Alright, hey guys, Only Game here, back another video, and today guys, I'm going to be doing a type of video that I haven't done for a very long time, and that is a room tour video. Yeah, so this was something I used to do on my channel like years ago, and basically like every year I would do an update, basically showing guys my room and like what things have been added to it and stuff, and I haven't done one of these in like 3 years almost. And the main reason for that was basically since I made my last room tour video, which was back in 2021, because that was like shortly after when my room was redecorated. The walls used to be painted yellow. I used to have a wardrobe over here. I used to have a desk over there, you know, a TV up there mounted to the wall, and like, you know, it just looked completely different. And a lot of that stuff I had since like I was a kid, pretty much, and there was like real bad like mold and stuff in the corner. So we just completely just stripped everything out, completely redecorated my room. And of course, I did a room tour video like shortly after that happened. But since then, the room hasn't really changed like a whole lot, to be honest. The only thing that's really changed is that I've added some more stuff, and I've moved some things around. But for the most part, everything is still the exact same as it was back in 2021. But I figured since it has been a few years, you know, and since like a lot of my current subscribers probably weren't around when I last did a room tour video, you know, I figured that I would still do a new one. I don't want to go into too much detail on everything because, you know, not all of it is super interesting, to be honest, but I'll go over like all the main stuff in my room, of course. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? So it's kind of hard to decide where to even start. I guess I'll start off with the shelf here, like the main shelf. I'll explain why there's like no games at the bottom there in a minute, but yeah, so basically this hasn't really changed much. You know, I've still got all these figures and stuff on top of the shelf. Here is a Tony Hawk skateboard back there, which looks really cool. So yeah, there's one of my Mario amiibos. I just have him like sitting on top of the Sonic car for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why. Some Lego cars there, and again just some random figures: Mario, Hatsune Miku, Tony Hawk, the 8-bit Mario plushie as well, and also a Tony Hawk Hot Wheels car. As you can see, it's never been opened. And of course, my framed KSI all over the place vinyl. The vinyl is actually still in there, but yeah, I got that framed a long time ago. So yeah, so not really much has changed here. And of course, these are all my games. If you've seen like some of my more recent videos, I've started recording videos like in front of the shelf. So yeah, so a lot of you would have already seen this by now, but yeah, these are the bulk majority of my PS4 games. Not all of them, but this is the vast majority of my PS4 games, I say. And same with Xbox 360. This isn't all of them, but this is the vast majority and some of my personal favorites I put out on this shelf. So yeah, I'm thinking of maybe doing an updated like Xbox 360 collection video at some point, because obviously like a lot of people are talking about the 360 at the moment, you know, because of the store shutting down in July, and a lot of like the game prices are starting to skyrocket. So yeah, so I might do like an updated 360 game collection video at some point, and let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. But yeah, got some PS2 games here. Again, not my entire collection. I did have my entire PS2 collection on this shelf at one point in time, but I brought more games since then, and I started like running out of room. So yeah, but again, this is the bulk majority of my collection. And I've also got my PS3 games as well. Well, with the exception of 2, this is my entire PS3 game library, pretty much. So yeah, so I moved these onto the main shelf here. And then I did have my GameCube and original Xbox games down here, but I moved them because there was actually like mold growing behind the games. Like there was like some white sort of mold like growing in the corners here, and it was like getting on the games and stuff. So I had to like literally pull them all out and move them over here. So yeah, this is where all my GameCube and original Xbox games are. I mean, just look, like, yeah, there's quite a lot. There's also like some random 360 games and like PS2 and stuff. But yeah, but I had to move like the whole lot up here because you know, there was literally like mold growing down there. So I had to just move everything. Until that gets sorted, these games will just stay here pretty much. But yeah, that's where I have them at the time being. But yeah, so that's like my main shelf there. And then moving on here, we have my desk, which again, like most of you guys, if you've seen like my videos, would already know about all this stuff, but I'll still show it off anyway. So yes, this is like basically my main filming area where I do like my collection videos and unboxings and stuff right here. And then this is all the stuff I have in the background. You know, I've got some random Lego minifigures. I don't know why I put these 4 specific Lego minifigures up here. Yeah, I honestly don't know why. And then there's more down here, which I have in this like display box. There's also some busted CDs as well. These are actually sealed. So yeah, I got the Another Present for Everyone live edition and the Greatest 2.0 guest features edition. So yeah, so they're both sealed and I have them out on display. There's my Hatsune Miku plush, my Mario plush, I got from Smiths. And then this is just something that I made just randomly like last year. It's a little Lego vending machine. So yeah, so I was just bored one day and I decided to like, build something out of Lego, which is something I hadn't really done since I was a kid. And yeah, and I just like, I don't know, I decided to do like a little vending machine, which was something I used to do quite a lot. I used to make like my own Lego vending machines and stuff. When I was a kid, and I used to watch tons of, other people's Lego vending machines and stuff. It was something I was really into as a kid. So I thought I would like make a, a mini one, just for like nostalgia, I guess. And there's a random Mario McDonald's figure there. And then these are all my PS1 games. This hasn't changed at all. Well, except some games have been added, some games have been removed. But yeah, the PS1 games are still over here. That's just some random crap I have here for the time being. And my can of Pepsi. Right, and then up here, these are all like my handheld games. Pretty much. So there's my boxed Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games, in-box protectors. And then like my DS games, 3DS games, Nintendo Switch games, and PSP games. So yeah, it's all like the handheld stuff is all on here. It does look kind of weird, especially like the Switch and PSP, because like these are like a lot taller than like the DS games and stuff. I've been thinking of like moving these for quite some time and maybe just like filling this top row of PS1 games maybe, because that'd probably look a lot better, because these are all the PS1 games, like, they're a lot smaller and they're all like the same size. So I don't know, so potentially I might move these at some point. And I've got a shelf over here. Kind of hard to see, but this is where I put all my Wii and Wii U games and also my PC games as well. So yeah, so they go in that little shelf. And then we have, I guess my main unit here. There's a lot of stuff to go over here. So this is where I put my controllers in this little box here. What's this doing here? It's random 3DS chargers. Get rid of that. But yeah, this is where I keep all my controllers. So that's a Wii U gamepad I brought off eBay because my old one broke. My PS2 controller, PS3 over there, original Xbox, my white GameCube controller, my Evercade controller, Mega Drive, the PS1 G-Con 45 light gun, which I actually haven't even tested out on this TV yet, but I doubt it works because these old light guns don't work at all on modern TVs. But yeah, and I've also got like some memory cards as well. Like my PS1 memory cards are in there. And yeah, it's basically just a box of controllers and memory cards. This is where I have all my music CDs. Now I actually showed off all my music CDs over on my Instagram. I did like a brief video a few months back, just pulling out each of my CDs and stuff. But the collection's gotten bigger since then. I've got like more CDs. Yeah, in case you didn't know, I'm actually really big into music CD collecting. I mean, video game collecting has been like my main hobby for a really long time, ever since I was a kid. That's always been like my, the main thing I've been into. But like my second favorite hobby and my second favorite thing to collect for is definitely music CDs. It's something that, especially over the last year or so, I've really been like, getting into it. Because, I love music and stuff. And yeah, I've got like the most random assortment of artists you can possibly think of. I've got like CDs from, the Black Eyed Peas, Busted, Eiffel 65, Eminem, Fightstar, KSI, Manifest, Skillet, more Black Eyed Peas, 3 Days Grace, Tokyo Hotel, Unloco, Vanilla Ice. Like, it's literally the most random collection of CDs like possible. But yeah, this is what I have at the moment. I'm currently going for a full set of all the Manifest CDs. I just got this one like yesterday, the Epiphany CD. That was his second album. And I also got Glory very recently as well. And The Moment. So yeah, so I want to get like all the Manifest CDs because Manifest is one of my all-time favorite artists. I'm currently missing, I think, 6 of these CDs. But yeah, so this is like just all my music CDs. And then we got a random like Mario statue here holding my original 3DS. This is my original one that I've had ever since I was like 10 or so. Still works, although the top screen is broken. I broke it a long time ago. It just doesn't display at all on the top screen, so it's like pretty much unusable. But yeah, I still keep that around because this holds a lot of memories for me. Here's my Game Boy clock. Yeah, I've already talked about those games over there. Here's all of my console boxes and stuff. So there's the Nintendo Switch box, the NES Classic, my 2DS box, my 3DS box, the Wii U box, the original Wii, DSi, PS2, and PSP. So yeah, and I do have 2 more console boxes as well. I have one for the Mega Drive and one for the Evercade, but I don't have enough space to really put those. I mean, I technically could if I move like this Tony Hawk frame here. I could potentially put like the Mega Drive one here, which I have thought about doing before, but just, I don't know, it's kind of a little bit too big. But yeah, there's my Tony Hawk frame there. It's not his actual signature, it's a fake one. And in fact, as I'm currently recording this, it's actually Tony Hawk's birthday today. Yeah, he was born May 12th, and today is May 12th. So yeah, so it's actually Tony Hawk's birthday today. Yeah, so I've got all that up there. And then this is, of course, like my console setup and stuff. There's my Xbox Series X mini fridge that I got for Christmas. I absolutely love this thing. You know, I just had like a boring, like a Russell Hobbs one over here before, which can only hold like 6 cans, but this one holds 8. There's only like 5 in there at the moment, but yeah, I absolutely love this thing. It's amazing. I don't have an actual Xbox Series X, but I have the mini fridge. So yeah, there's a TV that I play on. It's a Sharp TV. I don't know the exact like model name or anything, but yeah. There's my Evercade VS, which actually has the Duke Nukem collection cartridges in there. So Duke Nukem Collection 1 and Collection 2, which are pretty much the only games I have for the Evercade. So I just keep them in there all times, because I don't really have any other games. Aside from like the freebie game, the Technos Arcade Collection that actually came with my system. Yeah, that's all I've got for it really, it's just 3 games. There's a 360 controller there. My Xbox CD Connect over there. It's my PS3 Super Slim. Did a whole video on this back in December when I got it off eBay. Yeah, it's a bit dusty. I really need to clean these systems off. There's my lava lamps over there. I've got a PlayStation lava lamp and an Xbox lava lamp. And down here is my Nintendo GameCube, which I bought very recently. And there's my Xbox 360, my PS2 Slim, my PS4, my Nintendo Wii, Wii U, and Sega Mega Drive. So yeah, so those are all my consoles. I do also have a Nintendo Switch as well, which is currently somewhere else. But yeah, that's my console setup pretty much. And then moving on over here, this is where I keep like more of my games. So currently at the moment it has like the rest of my PS2 game collection. And it also has some PS1 games up here as well. And just like some random games over there just to fill up the space. And behind these PS2 games as well is the rest of my 360 collection, which I can't be asked to do that right now. But yeah, but there is 360 games behind that. So yeah, I recently just like sorted all this stuff out because I actually have gotten a new shelf in my room, which I'll talk about at the very end. Yeah, these are my display cabinets right here. So in here, I've just got some Hot Wheels cars still in the box. And then this one's still pretty empty. Like I've been debating on what to put in here for the longest time. But yeah, I've just got like my mini model Mega Drive and just like some other stuff over there that I've had since I was a kid. And here, I've got all like my Sonic figures. Right there. Yeah, that's all of them pretty much. Some other random Sonic related stuff here. And there's an interesting story behind this Lego Sonic here. Way back when I was a kid, there was this guy on YouTube called Luigi Toast. And he made a video basically showing off his like Lego Sonic that he made. And he also made like a how to make video. Yeah, and I just remember watching that as a kid and actually like building this exact Sonic. Like building this like Sonic the same way he did. But this isn't my original one. This was one that I built like way down the line because I was just feeling like a bit nostalgic. You know, I was watching back that video, you know, from my childhood, and I decided to, you know, actually recreate it pretty much. So yeah, so that's my Luigi Toast Lego Sonic right there. And there's my Sonic Amiibo. And then down here, I showed this off in my last video, but these are all my handhelds, pretty much. I'm not going to go through all of them again, but yeah, that's all of them. And then in these drawers, I've just got like some random crap. I don't think I'm even going to bother showing you guys. And then the last thing here is this new shelf. Now, I've only had this for like a day now. I did the whole thing myself. Yeah, my mum actually ordered it for me, but I built the whole thing myself. Yeah, but basically, I need a new shelf in my room because I was like really starting to like run out of space. So I desperately needed something. My mum just ordered this shelf off eBay, and yeah, I put it in this little corner here. And I haven't got much on it, to be honest. Like up here, I've just got like my cartridge-based games, mainly like my loose card Mega Drive games, and back there is my one N64 game, my one 32X game. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe putting like some more PS1 games or something up here. Like, I don't know at the moment. I'm still deciding on what exactly I'm going to put here. I got some Mario amiibos as well, just like fill up the space. Here I've got all my complete in box Sega Mega Drive games, which actually end up fitting like perfectly on this shelf. And here I've got more PS4 games and some more down there. And there's just 2 Tony Hawks I have on PS3, as well as my 2 Xbox copies of the Pro Skater 1-2 remake. I don't actually even own an Xbox One or Xbox Series. I literally just have those just for the collection because I'm going for a full set. And there's just 2 random 360 games there. So yeah, so it's a bit of a mess. You know, it's a mixture of PS4, 3, Xbox One, Series X, and Xbox 60 down here. But this is just temporary. This is just for the time being. When I get like more PS4 games and stuff, I'll just add them like down here or wherever. So it's just to fill up the space, pretty much. That's why these are here. That's a new addition to my room, and I've also got my Tetris lights on top of it as well. And yeah, that's kind of it, really. There's my bed there, my posters, which actually weren't even on the wall when I last showed off my room tour. I think I did show them off, but they were like outside my room because we hadn't like put them up on the wall at that point. But yeah, there's my posters, and my Mario and Luigi are still up there as well. And yeah, that's about it. I don't really know what else to say. So that's basically just my updated room tour. Again, it hasn't changed a whole lot in the past 3 years, which is why I didn't bother making one last year or the year before. But I felt like this year, like enough things had changed or had been added where I felt like it was actually worth doing one this year. But yeah, but don't expect like another room tour like next year or anything, because I doubt it's going to change much. I'm only going to do one if I feel it's completely necessary and like enough things have changed in the room where it's warrant actually making a new room tour video. But yeah, so basically that's my entire room. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, please like, subscribe, and peace, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care now.